Hello everyone, I am Tommy Suswono. For more than 10 years, I have worked as a graphic designer and art director. And also, I have a great honor for teaching visual communication design in the campus in Indonesia, which is called Universitas Pembangunan Jaya. Okay, and then let's get right into this presentation. For me, good design is not just about making look nice. Looking good is important, but true design is about making things work well and easily. Okay, and then so today I want to show you the strategy behind my own portfolio, which is tobusinesswonder.com website. We will look at how I organize information to give user information a very smooth digital experience and also immersive. To do this, I built my own layout using basic tool from Robbin. It's called the C.R.A.P method. I know the name sounds a bit funny, but it's common for UI UX, and it is an actual design theory, and it stands for contrast, repetition, alignment, and then the last is the proximity. But I always add more very important thing. This balance, which is I know from one of the YouTube influencer for UI UX. These roles are simple but very strong. I'm gonna show you in the presentation, and then they help me to take a lot of information and guide the user eyes to exactly where they need to look without really think about it. And yeah, it feels like easy, and also it's entertaining. So here we are. We split up to the topic today. The first is about contrast and balance. Number 2 is about the repetition. Number 3 is about alignment. And the fourth is about proximity. And finally, number 5 is about the future of UOWD with this principle of UI UX. Precisely, it's about marketing or promotion. Okay, let's jump right into the section 1. It's about contrast and balance. We will see how they use them to guide user eyes. The main point here is understanding how this will actually work. Contrast is about showing what is important, so the user doesn't have to think too hard. When someone visits a website, they shouldn't have to search for the main button, right? High contrast does this hard work for the brain. And balance, of course, on the other hand, is about sharing the visual weight and make sure the whole page doesn't feel too heavy on one side. This is what keeps the user interested and makes them want to keep scrolling, and they enjoy the website. Let's take a look my contact page. Notice the paired up background mixed with the sharp and white and gold text. I purposely use this high contrast so you can quickly see the important thing, like the bright white set email button without being confused. Look at the layout itself. I use asymmetrical balance here. This is the image, and this is the content of the contact page. It makes the page feel active and interesting, but never too heavy on the side. It naturally moves your eyes from the picture directly to the action and anything what you want from this page. Moving on to the section 2, the power of repetition and making things consistent. If contrast grab attention, repetition builds trust. It is about taking certain visual cards and using them again and again to bring the whole design together. It is about keeping things consistent. Why is this important? Because when the design feels familiar, users know how to use the website much faster. They do not want to learn how your website works again on every new page they open. Look at my selected works grid as an example. This is my portfolio actually. You will see a straight 2-column layout like this one, from up to down. And every project is a cut to exact same size and shape. And the text below, the same format every single time. You can see the hierarchy with the bold title on top and normal text right below it, like this one. I also use the same gold color for the buttons and link by repeating this part, which I built a stick component inside the framework. The whole design feels familiar and connected. The user quickly learns that clicking an image or gold button means they will see more detail about the project. Let's see how the example, how the preview of this website, this one, and it is still consistent with the content. Section 3, alignment brings the structure, or as I like to call it, the invisible grid. If you want to design to look professional and not amateur, you need alignment. The goal here is that every item on the page must visually connect with something else on the page. Nothing should be replaced randomly. UX research tells us that people only scan the web page and they almost never read every word. So to help the scan easily, I lock everything to a hidden grid. So I'm gonna show you the example. Yeah, this is the experience and education timeline on my about page. This one, and I use a strong left alignment on the text blocks, while the section title like experience are grouped by in their own column on the left. What it does is create a strong invisible strike, like going down the page. It looks very neat, clean, and professional. More importantly, it makes it very easily for our corrector or client to just scan my kind of detail in a few seconds. Next is section 4, proximity in action, and why we group things together for clarity. Honestly, this is maybe the most important rule to stop user from getting confused. Proximity simply means putting related items too close together so the user's brain sees them as one single group. It visual show the relationship between items immediately. If things are far apart, they are not related. If they are close together, they belong together. It is simple as that. Let's look at the pricing section on my homepage to see what I mean. Okay, go to the page. This one. Notice how the package name, the price, and the feature list, and the get started button all are grouped very closely together inside the one card. And then, this is the key point. I use a lot of empty space and negative space to separate the three packages from each other. The space is clear, tells the user exactly which button belongs to which plan. It takes away the fear of clicking the wrong thing. This makes it much easier for them to choose and buy, like this one. So what does all of this mean for the marketing strategy at UOWD? Well, by using contrast, balance, repetition, alignment, and proximity strictly, the website changes a lot. It grows from just being pretty digital brochure into a highly functional, organized experience that help get more clients. It is really about arranging information to create much better journey for the user. What really makes the process different is how I execute it, because I handle both big picture art direction and the actual technical building directly in Framer. Nothing got lost in communication between the designer and the developer. I can promise that these designables are applied perfectly in the final working website. I am very passionate about helping users through structured design. I will love the change to bring this academic but practical approach to the marketing team at UOWD. Just imagine the clarity and the connection we could build by applying this tool to every digital platform. And thank you so much for watching this presentation with me today. I really hope we can connect soon and build something amazing together.